So you've probably heard all of the media hype by now that there's an amazing comet blazing across the southern skies, and it's on track to get even brighter and become visible in the Northern Hemisphere in the next couple of days or weeks. Some are even predicting that this might be the comet of the century. Well, let's take a closer look and see exactly what we can expect from Comet C2023-A3, also known as Comet Tsuchinshan-ATLAS. It was discovered back in early January 2023 by two separate observatories, the Tsuchinshan Observatory in China and the ATLAS, or Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System project. What makes the comet particularly interesting is its origins. It comes from the theoretical area called the Oort cloud, which is a distant region of icy bodies at the edge of our solar system. So the last time it passed Earth was around the Stone Age. I wonder if any Neanderthals looked up and wondered what the heck that was in the sky. As Comet A3 journeyed closer to the Sun, it started to show signs of activity, forming a bright coma and developed a long sweeping tail. Astronomers and observers in the Southern Hemisphere were among the first to catch a glimpse of this celestial visitor, capturing some stunning images of it. On its closest approach to the Sun, known as perihelion, which occurred on September 27th, the comet was about 36.4 million miles, or 58.6 million kilometers away from the Sun. The comet's brightness peaked, and the great news is that it survived this intense encounter around the Sun, and it's now making its way back out into the solar system. But before it leaves us for another 80,000 years, it's expected to make its closest approach to Earth on the 12th of October at a distance of 71 million kilometers, or 44 million miles. Hopefully, that's going to give us a spectacular show. So what can we expect? Well, it's predicted that A3 could reach a brightness of up to magnitude -4, making it even visible to some people in urban areas. So if it achieves this level, it would place it in the same league as some of the most famous comets in history, such as Comet West or Comet McNaught. One of the reasons for this increase in brightness is attributed to something called forward scattering. Basically, forward scattering happens when sunlight hitting the comet's dust particles at just the right angle amplify the brightness significantly. This effect could make the comet's tail appear even more striking, potentially turning it into a truly dazzling target. So while it transitions from being visible in the Southern Hemisphere to being visible in the Northern Hemisphere, people in the Northern Hemisphere will have the best opportunity to see the comet in the coming days and weeks. The ideal time to catch it will be just after sunset as the sky is getting dark. Please make sure that the sun has set before you start to look for the comet or scan with any optical device, as catching a small glimpse of sunlight through any optical instrument could seriously damage, if not cause irreparable damage to your eyes. So why not try to photograph it? I know I'm definitely going to give it a shot. You can use a digital camera on a sturdy tripod. If you have a lens like an f2.8 or an f4, make sure you set it to its widest aperture and adjust your ISO between about 800 and 3200. So that's quite a long range, but it depends on the light pollution and how bright the sky is at the time. Start with an exposure of about 10 to 30 seconds to capture the comet against the sky without too much trailing. And if you're picking up star trailing, then reduce the time by a few seconds each shot until you get a nice crisp comet with crisp stars. You can even try with your mobile phone camera on a tripod. I've done this in the past and it works surprisingly well. But most importantly, be patient, and sometimes it'll take several tries to get even a half decent shot, but it's definitely worth a try. So guys, whether you're an experienced astronomer, astrophotographer, or just a casual stargazer, Comet A3 ATLAS offers a really rare opportunity to witness a piece of our solar system's ancient history streaking across the night sky. So grab your binos, set up your cameras, and take some time to stargaze at this cosmic visitor. Won't be around again for another 80,000 years. So good luck, and as always, clear skies and keep looking up. Oh, hey, you're still here. Before you go, I have a quick favor to ask. If you like this video and you want to see more content like it, please hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell, and you'll get a message when a new video drops. Thanks, guys.